What up, y'all? It's yours truly, the one and only Pharaoh. Shout out to y'all for tapping in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do this every night of the NBA season. Simple highlight and some commentary while you watch some great hoops. This game is probably the best of the night. Yeah, it definitely was. Minnesota Timberwolves hosting the Memphis Grizzlies. So these are two teams here that we thought were kind of starting a rivalry. When did they take on each other? What was that, about 3 years ago? In the first round of the playoffs, I think, is what we're... Yeah, it was like 3-4 years ago. Anthony Edwards has ascended to T-Wolves. In that same timeline, Ja Morant's dealt with some suspensions and injuries, and the Grizzlies have kind of descended during the same timeline. So we haven't gotten a second matchup between these two teams in the playoffs, but hopefully that will change this season. Obviously, again, the bulk of this rivalry is Ant versus Ja. They're great talents that they both have, incredible athletes, two of the best to come around as athletes, and got the chance of being two of the best players. You see Ant-Man going and one right there. We'll see. I want to offer you guys an opportunity to tap in with my sponsor, Underdog. Good pass from Ja to Zach Edey. Use the promo code Pharaoh. I'm going to match your first deposit up to $1,000. So essentially, let's say Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant both didn't hit their season averages in this game. So if you would have went higher, like I did, you would have lost. But if you would have went lower on their points in this game, you would have won some money. You would have won 3 times your money. You put $10 down, you would have won $30. You put $100 down, you would have won $300. It's just that simple. Use my promo code Pharaoh. I'm going to match your first deposit so you'll get double whatever you invest into Underdog. This is legit. I ain't part of no scams, no gimmicks. It's just sports picks, making daily fantasy picks and potentially winning money, all right? Now, back to this game, because we do got a lot to talk about here. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo, the crossover, you got to shoot that. If a guy crosses up somebody, no matter what the shot looks like, 9 times out of 10, they're going to take that shot. That's just every level of basketball. You got to complete that highlight. Look at Tyrus Jones, speaking of highlights. I said Tyrus Jones, Lord have mercy. Scottie Pippen Jr. is the backup point guard that I wanted to say. He gets a steal and the finish. We take it to the second where Nickeil Alexander-Walker's there going and one. And now here's a pass from Scottie Pippen Jr. to LaRavia, who's blocked. Good defense there. Yeah, so like
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson has been balling over the last couple weeks. You know, I've been heavy on the Grizzlies have no all-stars. Jaren's close, though. With the success the Grizzlies have had as a team and Jaren's emergence over the last month or so, he's close to being an all-star for Memphis. I don't think it's Ja. Ja had another poor game here. He's just recently back from another injury. I want to show y'all this. I want to tell y'all this stat line here as Desmond Bane finds Luke Kennard for 3. There he is.
Was because in that playoff series against Memphis 3 years ago, they could not rebound the basketball.
Ja Morant, 6 of 19 from the field, 12. Jesus, he's having a... Hey, listen, sorry, y'all. For all my Memphis people, I love y'all. Y'all know it's nothing but love. But my job, number one, is to be honest with the people. Ja's having a bad year. This is just what it is. You can get mad at me all you want for telling the truth, but just know you're getting mad at me for telling the truth. Jaren Jackson's starting to pick it up. You see that crazy buzzer beater. Memphis now gets 2 buzzer beaters to go to stay right there within a point after both quarters here. We take it to the third. Ja's having a bad year, but he's so great. He can find greatness in a bad game, which is what we're going to talk about in a second. Dante DiVincenzo goes 4-point play. By the way, this game was easily the best in the NBA tonight. A turnover by Ja because we're missing like 3 games due to the fires on the West Coast. And then I was expected to go to, the Atlanta Hawks versus the Houston Rockets. One of my friends had a suite, so you know I was ready to go. I was in a suite. Your boy Pharaoh had a suite. I love them sweets, boy. McDaniels throws it down, but that game got canceled because it's snowing in Atlanta. Yeah, it's snowing like crazy. Well, for Atlanta people's sake, I guess. It's snowing too much for them or whatever. Ant-Man goes and one. Edwards in transition, going right at Ja. and turning it over. It takes an athlete to know one. John knew exactly where Ant was going with that. And then Desmond Bane nails the three. Bane had a decent game, 21 points. Jaren Jackson, by the way, 33 points. Rudy Gobert inside throwing it down. Rudy G, 4 rebounds. Wow, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Here's Ant-Man again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All that and then some. Ant-Man had 15 points. So well below his average, like I told you guys. But Dante DiVincenzo had 27 and 10. His best game as a T-Wolf. And then Randall chipped in 18 and 8. And shout out to McDaniels, he had 21. We got a tight game here. We're tied at 96. These two teams really bring out the best in one another. Just a lot of good games between these two when both teams are healthy, which is what you're getting. Look at Rudy G, a left-handed finish. Hey now, the former Grizzly is Conley. Minnesota doubles their lead as we get closer to the fourth. Do the Grizzlies have another last-minute bucket? Okay, somewhat. Last 30 seconds, it's Jaren. We go to the fourth. Look at that. Scottie Pippen, not Tyrus Jones, gets the deuce to go. Sometimes you got to laugh and troll yourself. Randall inside. Nas Reed, can he figure it out? There it is.
Nas has been good. All of Minnesota's attempts here in the fourth have been from three-point range.
Pippen. Jackson. I'm going to sound like I wanted to say Pippen to Jordan.
Splits the defense.
And man, what a beautiful pass. What a beautiful dime.
Looked like somebody got a piece of that. I thought it was Anthony Edwards.
Randall got nothing but space. He chooses to go to Nas. Hey, can't get mad at the results. One of the things I will say about Ja, one of the things that makes him so great is that Ja can have a bad game as Randall throws it down. And in his bad game, he can still be the guy you call on in the clutch. Like a lot of guys, when they're not into it and not having a good one, you don't want the ball in their hands in the clutch. Okay, how great you are. But Ja's one of those dudes you're about to see really quickly here. No matter how bad of a game he's having, in the clutch, he can still be your guy. Look at this dime. Minnesota looking like the team of old. They look better in this game. They should win this game. Their offense looks fluid. Grizzlies don't look shabby. This looks great. It's Jerry nailing another three. Both these teams look really good, though. Bang. Oh, my goodness, man.
And an opportunity to tie it up. Come in next dead ball.
That's a turnover. Bang trying to find Edie. John's not even in the game, right? Okay, he's just now coming back in the game with 3 minutes ago. He ain't even been in the game most of this quarter. I guess Taylor just rolled with the second with Wells, I guess. As DiVincenzo connects. All right, Ja's back now. Grizzlies down 4. It's Ja to Brandon Clark. Could have got an and one there. DiVincenzo, beautiful. Rudy Gobert. Take that, Shaq. That's beautiful. Memphis is down 2. They got the ball. They need a bucket. They go to Ja. That is grown man finishing. All right, we tied at 125. Memphis got it again. They put the ball in the hands of Ja with Ant-Man guarding. Morant had a poor game, but gets 2 field goals to go in the final seconds to give the Grizzlies a 2-point lead. Now Minnesota's got to go. It's Ant-Man. Can he respond to Ja at the buzzer? He airballs. And Memphis comes back late to walk it off in Minnesota. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app, You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Pharaoh, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Pharaoh.